Hi,
Hey,
everybody.
hey, Fawn, how you doing, kiddo?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
All
I'm
right.
I'm so delighted. Beth is here too on her webcam.
Yeah, I
Woo-hoo!
don't know if she can hear or not, but
Can you
anyway,
hear us, Beth? Can you hear us, Beth?
I typed in there.
Okay, I'll text her.
Yeah, okay, yeah, text her. Okay, I got the recording on. This is this we haven't had a team. We've only had one team meeting, and this is really our first one. Our group has grown to 22 people. Um, So there's some expansion going on, but the amount of customers on top of the 22 promoters is huge. And, you know, it's to the benefit of those of you that have bought into um, our beta program and our a little bit different way of promoting. So anyway, I want to get some laundry out of the way from the standpoint that on shipping, just some of you have noticed that the shipping charges are a little higher now because they eliminated USPS for the moment. And the reason that they eliminated USPS is because of damage. And so they are, I will promise you from what I hear from my upline and from the chat box, the support team, they're working on it. Dr. Rajan is in a huge um, uh, stream or a audio chat somewhere on Facebook, and they're very aware of the issue. They're very aware that people are not happy with not having many choices at this moment in time. I mean, to get a gold pack or a platinum pack to Hawaii was $80, which is crazy. So anyway, but I want to assure you that it's being worked on and there will be a solution within the next 2 weeks.
John,
Yes.
I was able to ship several packages using the, I guess it was the priority. It was $7.95 from the back office.
Oh, then they have changed. Is that the priority with who?
USPS.
Oh, so they put them back on.
Yeah. So I
Okay.
don't know if that's temporary or what, but it is in the back office. One of the things to choose.
Okay, awesome. So it went away for a while. So evidently that is great news. Thank you, Sherry.
You're welcome.
So, well, then everything I said, just kind of disregard.
Hey, John.
Yeah.
Can I ask you? Beth is thinking that she wasn't originally on the invite, and maybe that's why there's no volume coming through. Because she was just on the call we were just on together, and she could hear fine. So I'm wondering.
Have her log out and go to zoom.us and then put in 239-290-5080 and come back in that way.
Okay.
I don't know what happened there. I had a couple issues where on my phone, there was a couple people where their names their contact information went blank. And I had to delete them and re-enter them. I don't know. I can't tell you why. I have no idea. Just, damn phones. So anyway, I apologize.
We love it when it works, but yeah, I'm just trying to, she can't hear anything that's going on, so I'm just trying to.
Okay, so then, we'll just have her log off and go to just zoom.us.
Okay.
And then log back in.
Okay,
All
I'm
right.
in. I hear you. I'm sorry.
Oh, you can hear us now?
Oh, yeah. Okay, great.
Sorry.
Right.
All right. So
Okay.
the other thing is if there are any issues versus complaining about them, for what I do, if there's any issues with anything with iGalen, I get on the live chat. They are in Malaysia. I will tell you that. So just so you know. And the kinder you are to them, the more you get done. Okay? They are a different culture, but the kinder you are, the more you get done.
I gotta,
Very, very, very real. I mean, Malaysia culture being.
I got to share a story. My first time on chat with them, I don't know who it was, but they were really trying to impress me with their slang English.
Oh.
Every other word was yup or gotcha or nah. I was like, where are you from?
So anyway, so the other thing I want you to do, once you get off the chat, you get an email of the complete chat, because they ask you to put your name, your and your ID in. You get an email with the complete thing. I then take that information and I summarize what the issue I had and send an email to support@igalen.com. So now you have it. Now you have addressed the issue in verbally and written. And believe me, it gets solved a lot quicker.
Okay, so don't do the support ticket through the back office.
You
Do the
can't.
live
That's the
chat.
same thing. That you can. I just prefer. I mean, instead of logging in, I just go to my email and go to support@igalen. It's the same. It goes to the same place.
Okay.
I just
So if you want a
I
quick
thought
answer,
you
go
were
to the chat.
yeah.
I just thought you were giving the magic formula, John, so I wanted to get
No,
it
no.
right. I log in to the support tickets.
You can, and then that's fine. Okay.
I ended up going through the chat and I got a totally different answer than when I went through the iSupport and the support@igalen.com
Yeah.
email. And they were a lot more knowledgeable than the chat was. Although the chat was quite entertaining.
Well, I use a management system, and so when I can honestly tell you that when I had an issue, I watched my email over a week get opened 15 times by support. So it gets time stamped. So I know that they're working on my issue. So it's real. I use that system. It's a paid system.
John, can I ask you, is that the closed system?
It is, and I paid for I upgraded and I pay monthly for it.
Okay, so you feel that that's worth it because I'm getting it and I'm not using it, and now they're asking me to start paying. And
yeah, well then you can use it for free first. You can upgrade it anytime. But it logs all my phone calls. I can watch any email that I send from there. I know when it gets open, how many times it gets open. I know what's been clicked on, what hasn't been clicked on. So, when I had a small commission issue, which, when you start with a new company, that's always makes your heart beat a little bit faster. But when I watched the email get opened so many times and by different people. So then I knew it was getting worked on, and it got resolved.
Right. Okay. All right. So I'm going to look into that. I didn't know. I haven't gotten educated on it at all. And
it's
hearing
just
that you're using it.
Yeah.
Way.
So I'm using it. I love it. It's worth the money to me. Just because from a leadership standpoint, when you get so many phone calls and they say, well, I didn't get your email. Well, yes, you did. You just didn't open it.
To have the tracking is great.
It's tracked. And then, or if they opened it and then they say, well, I didn't get it. Well, you opened it on blah.
You stalker,
Now
you.
we know we can never tell John.
Exactly.
You stalker, you stalker.
Yeah. So, all right, I'm going to switch to screen share here a minute. Okay. And I'm going to, I want to share this. So anyway, can you guys see that?
No.
No.
See
All
your
right.
face.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I don't want whiteboard. I want desktop. All right. Share. Oops. You don't want that.
There we go. Country music.
Now we see it.
award.
No, I don't want that. Where did it go?
Justin Timberlake, Drink Away.
Oh my God, it's awesome. It's a great song. All right, let me get this up. All right, can you see that?
Yeah.
Welcome, one team.
Yeah. All right. So anyway, I want to talk real quick for those of you, for all of us, the Google Drive is not being used enough. Okay. And the reason I know that is because now I will say the training views have gone up because I got those on YouTube. So I know how many times they've been viewed.
Here's the stalker again.
Yeah, I'm a stalker. But anyway, one of the things in this business that I think we all have to be aware of and we have to value each other's time. And you know, we all have life going on all around us. I mean, everything. I'm painting my house right now. I mean, I don't sit in my chair and just do this. You know, we all have life going on, and we have projects, and we have wives and husbands and kids and, you know, dogs, you know, whatever. And so we have to respect each other's time. So it's up to us as team members. I mean, we got 9 of 22 that showed up tonight. So that says something about you 9, okay, including me, all of us. You know, so as leaders, we have to make sure that people are using these Google Drives. And to use Google Drive to share it, let me share another screen here, new share. Get out of this. Let me get over.
Didn't you just paste everything in the Facebook group though?
I'm going to get to that. So when you go to Google Drive, you open up. So I have a lot of, I mean, I love Google Drive. I do everything from it. So you get most of your stuff's right here. When it's shared, you're going to find it on Shared with Me. See where can you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where you're going to find it. To share it, though, I go up here and on this drop down, I right click it. And then it says get shareable link. Okay. And then it says share settings. So here's where you got to be careful. This right here is edit files directly. You have to change that to view only. Okay. Or what you can do is, that's if you put people's email addresses in. The best thing to do is just copy and paste and send it to them in an email.
Yeah.
That's easier.
Okay? That's the best thing to do.
Safer.
And it's safer because all of that is just view only. And I don't need anybody going in there and changing everything. There's a couple of us that are admins. So familiarize yourself with Google Drive. I mean, I love look, these are all, I use Excel, I use their spreadsheets for everything. I mean, I have monthly forecasts. I just love it. So anyway, let me get out of here and let me go back to so Google Drive is valuable, but I want to just impress upon everyone that I respect your time. I'm asking you to respect my time and just make sure that so what I found over the years, people ask you questions, yet the answers are right, like in something like Google Drive, or the answers are right in front of them on like the corporate Facebook page. If you haven't read it cover to cover, you should. You know, you don't have to do it at one sitting, but there, I mean, in that resources tab, there's all kinds of stuff.
Mhm.
So just make sure that you're training your people to be accountable is the best, I think the best way to say it. And I know, Fawn, you teach this, and I know that we all falter. You know, even though we teach these things, we catch ourselves not following through. All of us are guilty. But just be conscious. You know, if you do this for 21 days, just go to Google Drive every day for 5 minutes for 21 days. Guess what it becomes? Anybody want to guess?
Habit.
A habit. Okay. Same with going to the testimonial page, the Google testimonial or the Facebook testimonial page. I go there once a day, sometimes twice a day. That's it. I spend 5 minutes. I scroll through, I like, and then I copy and paste, and I'm going to show you guys something in just a little bit that really is highly effective. The other thing that we've done is we've created the One Team Facebook page.
Love it.
Here's the, it's a secret group. I did not make it public. I did not make it closed. I made it secret. I think that the talent that we have in this group, here, I'll go to it here in just, here. So it is that, I gave you the address. I sent everybody the link. So here it is. Everyone can add their members to this group. And I currently am the only admin. And I will, I have to approve everyone, because there are snakes in the world that will try and get in your group and then start marketing to everyone.
Yep.
Okay. So I make sure that I want to know that they are in our team, and I will verify them as long as I can. And then as we get bigger, I will need, see there's my close right there. Look, someone just opened an email. I get a pop-up every time. So anyway, and then make sure you read, this is a pinned post. If you haven't read it yet, go there and read it. It's about our philosophy of One Team, about respect, passion, integrity, truth, trust, and vision. I'm not going to read it to you now. The file section, I'm starting to load stuff up in there. So what Sherry was saying, there will be, we will have Google Drive, and then a lot of the same stuff, because Sherry's team, and I'm going to let her talk in a little bit, not yet. Sherry, because once she starts, we're here for another hour. But Sherry uses, with all of her people, she uses Facebook chat, Facebook groups. I mean, I am in probably 12 different chat groups with Sherry.
Oh, you are not. You are not.
I'm just kidding you. I'm in 3 or 4. But
You're
they're
in
good. You know, anytime she's got somebody in the business, she does a 3-way through chat. And that's how she likes to do it. So yeah, I'm not opposed to it. But everybody, I like Zoom. Not everybody likes Zoom, and that's cool. So anyway, here is the video on how to bag and ship your product. I have not had a broken bottle. I wish Amy was here. It took her 40 days. I did have one lost, but it finally got there. So every bottle's accounted for. And then you will just see more and more stuff. You guys can add to this. What I do not want is, I don't want this to be a silly, like, this is business. This page is strictly for business. Do we want to have a little fun in our comments? That's fine. But I don't want posting like, I don't even know what I want to say, but it's got to be focused on team building, period. Because I've been in these groups before, and what happens is you get all the crap in there, and then you got to scroll and scroll and scroll to find the good stuff. Okay? So this is not so much about us as it is for, the person that comes in 6 months. they will have to scroll through a lot of crap. I don't want them to have to do that. I want them to scroll through things that will help them build their business. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Does everybody agree?
Yeah.
No.
Who said no?
No, because I'm going to show you a shortcut.
Okay, well, anyway, good. So that's set up. I will have set up an one team testimonial page also. Okay, it's going to be a separate page, but I will link it in this here. We'll link it together. So I'll probably put it in the pinned post. And then people can just click on it and go straight from here to the testimonials too. Okay. And I want our own team testimonials. Not that I don't appreciate the others, but I want our own testimonials. I think that's really important. So I'm going to show you a little trick here. I'm going to go to my photos. I created an album. Oops. Albums. I created an album called, for me, Magic Happy Pills. Okay. And what I do is I first ask permission, and then I copy the testimonial. In Google Drive, I paste it to a Word doc. And then if you're not familiar with Jing, this is Jing right here. It sits at my top. And what Jing does is I can cut anything. Okay? So like this, I'm trying to cut this right here. And once I cut it, I hit capture image. So once I'm not going to do it right now, but once I do that on the dock, I cut it. And once I cut it, I go through, and anything that says Emulin or Galen, I scratch out. Okay? Because I believe that curiosity is when you put too much, like this one here. This one, I did miss Dr. I should have cut him out right here. But so what happens when you load it? It loads directly to your wall. So I put one or two of these up a day. Okay. And then when they see it, it also says, here, let me go to my wall and I'll show you what it says. Here, that's a great statement right there. I'm a long way from where I was, but not where I need to be. And I'm 65 years old. So when you post that right here, look what happens. It says added a new photo to the album Magic Happy Pills. So when they click on that, guess where it takes them? To the whole album. Okay. So create a album for only testimonials. Whatever you want to name it. If you want to name it Magic Happy Pills, hallelujah. That's a team. That's going to kind of be a team. If everybody does it and we don't name the product, by doing that every day in Messenger, I have a new person going, what the hell are Magic Happy Pills? I don't have them on the Facebook page. I have them in a chat on Messenger, and I can do a lot with that. I can bring Sherry in. I can bring any of you in, and you can tell your story to them. So it's really cool. So anyway, let me go back to my whiteboard here. Okay, so it's facebook.com. One Team Magic is our page. Okay, but everybody should have received an email from me and an invite. So it should be on your left side of your home page where you'll see One Team. Okay. Okay. So everybody still with me?
Yeah.
All right. I can't see you. So that's, I can't see the expressions like you're probably going, oh my God, when's he going to shut up? Anyway, the other thing I did a video the other day on day one mindset. I just want to talk about it briefly. Day one mindset for me is like forgiveness. I had the hardest time understanding forgiveness years and years and years ago. And finally, my minister finally said, don't try and figure it out anymore. Just every morning, wake up and say, I forgive myself for everything, and I forgive everyone for everything. And it's like taking a dry eraser on your board, and you got a clean slate every single day. I get up every morning and I say that. Well, I've adopted that into my business from a day one mindset. So, you know, it always blows my mind. Here, I'm going to go back so we can see each other for a minute because I want to talk about this. Let me stop the share. It blows my mind that there are so many people, first of all, 9 of 20 something. I realize life gets in the way and that's why we record them. But how many people bought a platinum pack or a gold pack, spent anywhere between $600 and $1,000 and haven't heard from them? It's nuts. I mean, in my mind. Huh?
I don't even understand what you just said.
So I have people not in this group right here. I have other people on my team who joined with a gold pack, and I haven't heard from them. I mean, I've heard from them, but there's no action. There's nothing going on. Now, obviously they have other things going on in their life, but I think the day one mindset is, you know, I want you to think about the day you signed up, the day you said, okay, I'm going to buy this. What was your psyche about? What were you thinking? What was your flow right at that moment? And that's what you have to capture. You know, we've all heard the old saying is like, yeah, if I could bottle it and drink it every day, it would be really great. Because what happens is that energy from the very beginning dissipates, or it gets tugged on. You know, it gets tugged on because there's stuff that gets in the way. I mean, Lauren, tell them what happened to you just yesterday. Was it yesterday or day before?
Day before.
Day before. Tell them what happened. It probably changed your day.
It did change my day. Just kind of like had a little car accident.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right.
Life kind of got in the way there.
Right. That would really get in the way of your day. You know,
What happened?
I want to just say about that.
Go ahead.
That I was calling Lauren right before it happened about something with Dylan to follow up. And she saw the accident happen. She got out of her car. She knew she had to call someone. She saw that I had just called. She hit redial. And I got to be there with her.
Yeah.
It was so important. And then I got to text you, John, and Amy found out. And there was just this, you know, by keeping the connection going, I know she felt the support throughout the whole day.
Yeah.
I mean, this is partly what you're talking about. So I just wanted to.
No, I really appreciate that because, you know, it is a home-based business.
Right.
And I don't know about your home, but my home, there's a lot going on
A few
sometimes.
things happening other than just
You know, like, you know, my wife sometimes walking in her bra and panties and I'm on a Zoom and you just never know what's going to happen.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Believe me, it's happened.
That's right.
You know, and some of you have kids. You know, I've been through that, you know, and for those of you that don't know, I had my first ultrasound. I'm going to be a grandfather and I am so excited.
Congratulations.
The little thing is about this big. So anyway, it's really cool. You know, I'm
Awesome.
really excited about that. We lost somebody. Who did we lose? Anyway, um,
I have to say that having that connection and having Fawn connecting, and I know she had connected with you and with Amy and others, and just having that connection, I was not alone. I
Yeah.
could feel that, and it was priceless.
yes.
So I think that's part of the community and part of the true connection. Whether it's kind of like the intranet of the heart, not
Yes.
internet.
That's
There's
true.
where we're really connected in a different way, and it was priceless. And I thank you, Fawn.
Well, and I felt it because that night, Lauren was on my text, being her silly, goofy self
I
that she
know.
is.
Well, that's
Me?
Lauren. That's
Yeah,
Lauren.
it brought this giant
She's
smile
gonna
to my.
bounce right back.
Yeah, you know, so you know, and that's kind of why. And let me just transition here just a little bit. This is why there's a nucleus of us here that's how we came up with one team, because we're one nucleus. And what maybe some of you don't recognize yet, there are some really powerful people sitting right here in front of you, and that are very talented. We all 9 of us, okay? All of us have different skill sets. All of us have different outlooks on the business, but all of us can learn something from each other. I've lived by one philosophy. Always, no matter who the person is, whether you dislike them like the worst person that could ever be, take the good from them and throw the rest away.
Mm-hmm.
Don't try and change them. Just take the good from them. That has served me well over my lifetime. And I think, you know, it serves a lot of leaders really well that are powerful leaders. So one team is like one heartbeat. It is one focus that we're going to do together. And, you know, we're all leaders. I'm not the leader. Everyone here is we want to have a community of collaboration and contribution. And with that, we will learn from each other. Hey, Linda, how are you doing? You don't have to hide your beautiful face. We can see your beautiful face. So, you know, one team just made a lot of sense. And I'm not going to belabor that point much, but I just wanted to share with you that the day one mentality, it's on my whiteboard. It sits in front of me every day. So when I wake up, I give my thanks, I forgive myself, I come in and I look at that board and I go right back to the first day I found out about iGalen, about Emulin. And when I read testimonies, when I hear from you guys what this product is doing, oh my God, it feeds that day one mindset, you know? And we have a product here that, and I'll go back to what I was saying is it's hard for me to figure out why some people buy the package and then it just sits, because we have an obligation, we have a duty, we have a responsibility to share this with people, because that's what our responsibility is when you sign up with a network marketing company that's product driven. If not, then you just didn't buy, you just bought product for no reason. So you've got to define why. Can you guys see that again, or did I have to hit screen share? I have to hit screen share.
Let me see you.
Yeah, okay. So you just really have to define your why, the day one mindset. You know, what's your reason? What's your big reason? I can tell you mine. When I got that ultrasound today, that's my big reason, along with my wife. I mean, we got 3 kids that are grown. They're out of the house. my big why, I'm 65, you know, I figure I got a 5-year run left. At 70, I don't know that I'll relate as well with people that are in their 30s and 40s. That's just the circle of life. And so I figure I've got another 5 to 7 year run in this kind of business, and I want to make the most of it. But more importantly, this product is so, I mean, I had a lady I met yesterday, we were just in tears. This has changed her life. I met her at Starbucks. She is so grateful, so happy. Her blood sugar numbers are like way down. And when you have those experiences, oh my God, it just roots you in. So don't deny yourself those experiences. Just share it. Don't take their yes away because you're afraid of the no. Does that let me repeat that.
Yes, please.
That's good.
Don't take their yes away because you're afraid of the no. Many people in network marketing are afraid to be told no.
Mm-hmm.
Many people in any kind of business or any kind of relationship. Think about when you called a girl or a guy up and you asked for a date and they said no. How'd you feel? But how did you feel when they said yes? You know, that is an important statement, because most of us, we prejudge. I've learned I don't prejudge anybody. I share it with every single
Lacey,
person.
get in here.
Oh, so I share it.
Yeah.
Anybody have any comments on that? It's getting late and I want to get through everything. Let me share my screen again.
I have one. I just want to add to that.
Yeah, go right ahead.
That about the, not being afraid to ask because of the no. What I'm feeling is it's not, there's this burning, like if I don't ask, I am really letting that person down.
Yep.
The people that I know that, and I've been getting all kinds of different responses back, and that's fine.
Yep.
But I have found that when I've been sending the invite, it's like, I have no idea what the response is going to be.
Yep.
I completely don't know.
Yep.
But what I do know is I'm not being fully present.
Correct.
To people that I care for if I don't share.
Yeah.
So that's just what I wanted to add.
No, that's what I said, is it's our responsibility. It is our duty to share.
And there's got to be another word though, because it feels, well, for me, it feels more spiritual.
Well, I agree.
Like it's a mission. It feels like it's just if I'm not willing to be authentic and reach out, then, what am I doing?
Right. I mean,
You feel obligated.
yeah. Well, think about it. The 3 ingredients. Look, just sit down sometime and just look at those ingredients and let those ingredients just fill you. It's freaking food. It's crazy that this does what it does. It's an onion skin, a green coffee bean, and a mescal grape, and it creates miracles. It's miraculous. It is, guys, this is literally, in my 18-year career, I'm going to say it right here. I have spent 18 years in network marketing to find this. Took me 18 years to find this. That's a long time. I quit.
That's paying a lot of dues. You paid a lot of dues in 18 years.
I quit a few times. I say I quit. I didn't quit, but I was discouraged many times. It took me 18 years to find this. I am locked in. There's nothing that you can say to me that will bring me away from day one. That mindset. There's nothing that can happen to me in my day that will take me away from day one mindset. Because this is going to change. We are going to see miracles. And I believe with the team that we put together and the structure that we're putting together, we're going to do something great. I want to bring Sherry out for a minute, and I'm going to bring Becky out for a minute. Fawn, Sherry, tell everyone, like when I first introduced you to this, what did you buy?
I bought one bottle.
You bought one bottle. And how long did it take you to realize that maybe you should have bought more?
2 days.
2 days. Okay. And then we did some things, and then you bought the gold pack and took advantage of the platinum. So when I showed you the trial group beta testing, what did you think of that?
I'd never done something like that before. And I've been networking for 25 years. Started out with Mary Kay and have done just about everything there is to do, but that's something I'd never done. So I said, well, why not? Let's try it. Let's see if it works.
So what's happened?
It's been amazing. I can't keep up with all of the people. I just can't keep up with them all. They're coming out of the woodwork.
Yep. And
I've got 32 people sitting in a group right now. And I've only been in this a week.
Right.
Wow.
So, and that 32 people, when she says she has them sitting in a group, if you want to, we need to friend each other on Facebook. If we're all not friends, because
I just sent everybody a friend request from the group.
Yeah. So
Becky's not in the group though. I looked at the members list and that's why she can't see it.
Who,
She's not
Becky?
in that group. Becky's not in the group unless she's underneath a different name.
No. Oh, she's under J.
Oh,
no,
okay.
no, Becky, are you in the one team group?
She couldn't click on the link.
I don't recall seeing a link.
Okay, I don't know why you're not in there. Okay,
Okay. Well, the first
fix.
thing, let me tell you what happened. The first time, whenever you put your little screen up,
Yeah.
your link was wrong. You have to put groups and then slash the name because it's a group that we're actually in. We're not on a group.
Oh, thank you.
Page is something that you, like a fan page that you advertise things on. But
Correct.
we're in a group. So you have to put groups, and I went ahead and I put that in the chat, the link.
Okay. Oh,
But
there
she
it is.
still-
Yeah. Yeah.
She
Let
still
me
couldn't click it.
Yeah. Okay. Let me copy it and do it again. Oops. Yeah, you're exactly right. Thank you, Sherry.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
If you want to go back to the group real quick, I can show you a couple tips.
All right, let's go. Let me share it. Hold on. Can you guys see that?
No, we see you.
Okay.
Nope.
Let me switch to share. Okay. And desktop and share. Okay, now you can see it.
Okay, when it comes to Facebook, if you will just click that little F next to the search bar at the very upper left-hand corner,
Yep.
anytime you come to Facebook, that's going to bring you up your menu. Okay, so you've got your profile if you wanted to go to your wall. Then you've got your news feed. And your news feed, well, a lot of people think that is everything. That is just a conglomeration of your friends' posts, some of them, some of the pages that you've liked, and some of the groups that you are in. It's never going to show you everything. A lot of
Correct.
people think that they're going to be able to see everything through their news feed, and they're not. Well, the next thing is Messenger. And Messenger is where we go and we create those group chats that we were just talking about. So if you want to click on Messenger,
I did.
Okay, then what
Um,
you can do,
Wait a minute. Let me just take. Let me go down here to one of her create. Which one is your Emlyn Tester
yep,
group?
Emulent Tester Group.
Okay, so there is. This is like a busy feed. It's dinging all the time. But
You
and
can
look
turn the
look,
notifications
yeah, look
off.
what she's doing. She's posting her money. But it feeds what. Go ahead. You finish.
I was going to say you can turn those notifications off
Right.
where it says notifications if you
Yeah.
don't want to hear those dings.
Yeah, and you can do that. The way you do that is, let me
Just
move.
click that notifications off to the right hand side.
Right over here is.
Over here, right
There
there.
it is, right there. So there's a
Yeah.
look, and if you're on your phone, it's right up at the top. But you can turn message notifications off, and basically, or you can look. You can say, I'm not going to get any for 24 hours, for an hour. Indefinitely means that until you turn it back on, you won't get them. But
Right.
You'll get them. You'll get them. You just won't hear it go
You
ding.
won't hear it.
correct,
Right.
correct. Well, actually, what happens is you don't see every one of them. You get some of them, I think.
Well, what happens is you are turning off the dings. You're not going to get pop-ups and
Yeah, okay.
notifications. But when you go to it, then you'll see everything that you missed.
Correct. So when you create these, I mean, they're busy, but let me tell. Now this was Sherry's frustration at the post office. See these little voice ones? She went to the post office. She did not have a great experience at the post office. So she vented to everybody in the group. But anyway, she goes and she just uses it, and she runs everything off of her phone.
Everything.
I mean, it's amazing what she does. So anyway, let's get out of here.
Let's go back to the group real quick.
Yeah.
Just click the F anytime you want to go back to your
Right.
menu right there.
Yeah. And
Okay, so now go to your group.
yeah.
And what a lot of people don't know is over here on the right-hand corner, you see those 3 dots next to notification up the top where it says joined notification lower at the very bottom of the right-hand corner of the cover.
Oh, right there. Yeah. Right here.
So if you click that right there,
yeah.
then you can add to your shortcuts if it's not already added. Where it says,
yeah. Okay. How do you?
So that's where you can add it if it's not already added, and they'll pop up over here on the left-hand side.
Gotcha.
So then all you got to do is just click that F when you log into Facebook, and you got everything right there in a menu.
Yeah.
The other thing I wanted to show you real quick was where it says search this group. And I was just joking with you a little earlier
Right
and I
there.
said no. But if you wanted to just search for Zooms, you could
Yeah.
type in any keyword right there and type in Zoom.
Yeah.
And all of the posts with the word Zoom will pop up in the list and nothing else.
Yeah. Now, I will say that can you do that on your phone, search?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yes, you can do the same thing on your phone as a search.
Okay. All right. So those are great tips. Thank you, Sherry. Is there any more? You're just
Gosh, I could do a whole Facebook training, but
well, maybe you know what? Maybe what we'll do is you and I will do one together and we'll record it.
Okay.
And then just post it for everybody to use. How's that?
That sounds good. I'm an admin in about 10 groups, so I know Facebook like the back of my hand.
Okay.
But I know it from my phone better than I know it on the computer.
Correct. So I've been really impressed with Sherry and her ability to manage Facebook. Anybody that manages Facebook, I'm totally impressed with because you can learn a ton. And we're missing the boat by not paying attention. Okay, I'm gonna get.
So John,
Yo.
there's a couple of questions in the chat.
Okay, let me get to them. Hold on. Let me stop the. Oh, that's up here. I moved it. Okay.
Becky and TJ.
Okay, so John, I had someone ask me if the product has carbs in it. Do you know? Nope, there's no carbs. These are extracts. The extracts are just like, so the onion skin is quercetin. That's what they extract out of it. The coffee, green coffee bean is chlorogenic acid. And the grape, the mescal grape is myocertin. That's what they extract out of it. Those are just natural benefit. You can look those up like on PubMed.org, or you can look those up and you'll see all the benefits of those 3 ingredients. They're phenomenal. Okay, and then I have noticed that I cannot add any group to my favorites.
I can answer her.
Okay, go ahead.
John, the reason why you can't, honey, is because you probably have a ton of them over there on your left-hand side already under your favorites. So you probably want to get rid of some of those from your favorites to make room for some more. Because I know that you are in the money bank, and I know that you guys have to join a ton of groups. And when you do that, it's probably automatically making it a favorite over on your menu, and you have to remove some of those in order to add others. Does that help?
Yeah, and what you do is, well, what you do is you can edit it. You can edit what's your favorite when you go into groups and make.
Yes, you have to click the edit button and decide how you want to sort your group.
That's true. And then someone posted, why is there aluminum? And it's not actually aluminum. It is magnesium aluminum silicate. And that is for to protect from clumping and creating flow. They use it a lot in makeup, but it is digestible. It basically digests and runs through your system and is not absorbed. So who asked that was, that was Becky. No, not Becky, but Beth. Nope, not Beth. Who was that? I don't remember.
Okay.
They're incognito.
Dawn.
Huh? Oh, Dawn. Yeah, okay.
Dawn as PJ.
Yeah. Does that help you, Dawn? That answer? The drop down on the groups is gone. Okay. So Dawn, get with Sherry after the call, and she'll help you with your groups. Okay. Okay. Let me go back to screen share, and then I know I'm covering a lot, but I'd rather not do these every week.
This is good.
Yeah. So screen share. Where is it? New share. Okay. My whiteboard share. Nope.
Yeah, all we see is white now.
Nah, yeah. Hold on. New share. I want desktop share. There it is. Okay, so we have our day one mindset we were talking about, and basically is talking about your why. And I want to talk really just quick about reverse engineering your plan. And when I talk about reverse engineering it's talking about reverse engineering your goals. Okay? And I'm talking about your goals that you can put numbers to. Like you want to, like my forecast is for 12 new business partners and 30 customers. Okay? I have to break that down into small numbers. Okay? That customer is one customer a day, except I'm not going to work 7 days a week. So there are certain days. So I take the Sunday out. Now I've eliminated 4 days. So now I only have 26 days to get 30 customers. So you have to reverse engineer. So whatever your goal is, whether it's financial or whether it is just a number, and what reverse engineering does, let's talk about let's say you want to make $50,000 your first year. Okay. Well, $50,000 is, I should have had this ready. Divided by 365 days, you have to make $137 a day. Okay? Now, how are you going to do that? First of all, you're not going to work 365 days. So let's say that you're going to work I'm just going to use round numbers. You're going to work $50,000 divided by 300 days. Now you have to make $166 a day. How are you going to do that? Now, you now have a number you can work with. Okay? So if you're going to work 300 days, is that 5 days a week? 5 days a week is 258. No, it's not. So now you have to keep getting your number down to your personal commitment on how many days you're going to, or how much time you're going to give the Emulin business. And if you don't start narrowing it down to a number that you can manage and you can look at, you can't create an action plan. And an action plan is very important. Okay, so you have to have your why, you have to have your goals, you have to have your dream board, if you will, like, you know, whatever that may be. But when it comes to numbers, and I'm a big person, math is like, I mean, math in the universe is like incredible. Everything is math. And so you have to take it and reverse engineer it. So, you know, like I'll use last month. I wanted 12 partners and 20 customers. I broke that down into small numbers. I ended up with 9 partners and 27, but out of my 9, I kind of gave myself a pat on the back or looked at it differently. That turned into 15 business partners total that didn't all come from me, because I was looking for 12 from me personally. I ended up with 9. If you don't have those, I'm gonna stop this a minute. If you don't have those, then how do you engage? How do you create your action? How do you hold yourself accountable? See, what I like to do is I send my goals to 3 different people. I send them to my guy that I signed up with. I send them to my mentor, and I'm going to start sending them to you guys. Okay? Because I want you to hold me accountable. But I also want to hold you accountable. And I don't mean that with strong arm. What I mean is, okay, you're falling behind. What can we do to help you? That's where what Lauren was saying earlier, then we collaborate together. Maybe Lauren's got an idea for Becky. Maybe Sherry's got an idea for Becky. Maybe Fawn's got an idea for Becky, or Becky's got an idea for Sherry. You know, just who knows where. But that's when we start really building a community that builds something like none of us have ever seen. Fawn, you got anything to add to that?
No, I think you said it well. It's you know, contribution creates community, but you need to know what you really want to contribute and where you really want to go.
Yeah, I mean, you know, and this is a whole different Zoom than what we do with, and I want you to understand that, what we do with the with the trial group. And I thought about that before I came on here. I thought about that a lot. You know, that's another segment of what we're creating within one team.
Right.
And so when I said, you know, reverse engineer, then once you get that number for yourself, you can't really contribute. You can contribute, and you can contribute, but you have to contribute to yourself first. And you have to contribute to your goals. If you don't, then you're going to be a person that is eventually going to be, you know, maybe you're a great trainer, that person, or maybe that person just is always talk, you know, but never does anything. and then you engage your action plan, but once you engage it, now how do you ignite it?
Mm-hmm.
Because those are two different things. And you ignite it by making your own commitment to your reverse engineering. Because now when other people join your team, when customers get involved with you, they see what you're doing. They know you're busy. Then it becomes contagious. Then that community really, really, truly grows. And Fawn and Lauren and I talked, last Saturday, we had a mindset group or mastermind group, and we talked about what this can truly possibly be. I mean, we let our minds this can be this big, okay? But it has to start right here. With you.
Just like your grandchild.
Exactly. No, it's true. That's true. It has to, and then let it ripple. The ripples, let
Well said, Becky.
Yeah, thank you. I love that analogy. When you look at an ultrasound, oh my God, I went to my wife today and said, okay, where's the head and where's the feet? She's the nurse.
Oh my goodness.
We're ambulance ultrasound.
Yeah.
And we're talking about integral accountability.
Okay, so
Oh, man.
Lauren, I know from your past experience, let's talk about accountability. Just give us some of your insight, the importance of accountability.
Well, it starts with yourself.
Okay.
And it starts with the accountability of what you truly hold in your heart.
Yeah.
And it starts with your honesty with yourself.
Yeah. And someday Lauren may share with us all, it's up to her when she does, but Lauren has worked with a really powerful motivator that is well known. And not only worked with him, but was a friend and a mentor. So anyway, so she's seen a lot. So when she has. Yeah, I know you're laughing. I know why you're laughing. But I guess what I'm saying is, and I'm just kind of edifying of the power that we have in this group. So anyway, I'm not going to go much longer.
I agree. She has seen a lot.
Yeah. All right. So,
no, John, I will not do a tell-all.
I know you won't. But that's
We want to laugh. The rest of us want to laugh too. It's not fair.
No. I won't do that.
We'll share some. We'll share some of
She'll share when when you collaborate and you build a community, everybody has to find their comfort level.
Yeah.
And they have to find your trust. You have to find your trust level. Can you trust me? Can I trust you? Do we have integrity together? And that's the community that we want to build that's where, when you go and read that Facebook philosophy, the pinned posts and the one team, and I hope you do that really soon, because it will make a difference. But anyway, I just, all this was on my mind, and it was about engagement, because I know, Fawn bought into the beta group. Becky has bought into the beta group, even though she's yawning. She's really done well. Becky, tell them real quick your experience with the trial group, using the trial and beta group. And first tell them your experience in network marketing. Now, just how long?
I don't know how long. I don't know. Just a few years. Not that many. Tried various different things, but I've really never succeeded. I've been able to get some customers, but I have never been able to get a business partner.
Okay.
And I don't know why, but but anyway, I do think that one of and I know they say don't blame your leadership, don't blame your upline, don't blame your downline, yada yada. But I never really had good leadership with any of them, and I told John just the other day. I said, okay, fine, I'm going to do everything you tell me to do, but you just just give it to me step by step. So I did, and I did the beta group, and I guess, I mean, I certainly haven't gotten the response that Sherry has, but I limited it to 10 people because that's the number of models that were coming in the pack, and I got 12 people to respond. Now, I'm not sure that everybody's going to actually follow through, but they're getting back to me slowly but surely. So anyway, it's been more success up front than I've had.
Yeah. And
Oh, great, Becky.
yeah, that's really good. Yeah. And I want to reiterate what the idea with the trial group is. It's two things. It's a place where we can bring customers and let them experience this product and feel safe to share. And Fawn has taken the lead in that, and it's done exceptionally well, and it's great. My hat's off to her. But it is also a way to teach people to get a free business.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, I want you to, if you got to separate the two. It's a way to teach a brand new person, whether they've had experience or not. Sherry's got 25 years experience. Becky has 2 or 3 years experience and hasn't had a promoter yet. Okay. And Fawn we got to keep her awake here. So I'm going to go soon.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm just kidding you.
Dinner time, and I've been.
I know. So anyway, I want you to think about that. It's two things. It's a way to get a free business. This is unheard of, that you can end up in your first 2 weeks and have a free business and a profit.
Yeah.
Unheard of.
And getting the results from the product.
On top of it.
Yes.
And for the real go-getters, they get going, and then they realize they sold everything and they don't even have a bottle for themselves.
That was me. I'm like, I don't have any more. I had to go into the back office and order this.
Exactly. So now here's the other thing. What Sherry said, she's not going to the post office. She's literally ordering it through her back office and shipping it that way.
Yeah.
So anyway, you can do that. And
that's great. That's
good.
That's great.
Yeah.
Okay.
So and then let's see who's on this. Okay. So here, I'm going to give you a real quick, and then we'll go. I'm going to give you a little preview of what's coming Saturday.
Just make sure that when you log into your back office that you look at each one of the areas, because I almost made my customer the billing and me the shipping.
Right.
So just make sure you don't confuse those two, because it's always going to ask you for the billing first and then the shipping destination, and you can type in their names. And what's cool is it remembers it. So if I want to ship to that person again, I can log back in and I can ship to them again. Their information is already there.
That's cool.
And so let me ask this. If you're ordering them a bottle, you're at platinum level, what are you getting paid for on that bottle?
Well, I'm paying 51 something. I can't remember. What is it? Round it up, $52, and then $7.95 for shipping.
And she's charging them on the trial group. She's charging them $75.
$75.
So
okay, so you're still collecting the $75 directly from them.
Correct.
Yes. PayPal.
Okay,
Yeah.
I get it. Okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking that you weren't even doing, you were putting the money through straight.
No, the money's coming from the money always has to come from them.
Sherry, are you?
It comes from the,
Yeah, okay, I got it. I just, yeah.
Sherry, are
My-
you charging the customer your PayPal fee, or are you eating that?
no, I do friends and family, and I tell them whenever they send it to me, make sure that they put their name, their address, and their phone number, and then just M or C, nothing else.
Right.
Don't say Emulin, don't say for the product, just your name, your phone number, your address, and M or C.
And
So when I go to the post office, I have that with me.
So what it does is friends and family, they don't charge you anything
Right,
Right.
On PayPal?
right.
on PayPal.
There's another way that you can do it too. If they don't have PayPal, I actually had somebody that didn't. Did you know that Facebook will allow you to
Yes.
send you money
Yeah.
using your debit card? And I mean, it was instant to my bank account.
So here, let me, I'm going to take the screen share off a minute.
Is that in Messenger?
It's in Facebook.
Messenger. Yes.
Yeah,
Messenger.
and Messenger. Send
you-
money.
So what you do is you set up a debit card in there and then you can send money for nothing.
Yep.
The other thing is, can you see this? See that little green thing?
Yeah.
That is called Square Cash.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing. Okay. You can send money really easy as long as the person has Square Cash.
Yeah.
It's free.
And there's also Venmo that's
Yeah,
free.
there's a lot of them.
There's a lot of them. And
Yeah.
I could send just straight from my bank account to somebody's email. It doesn't cost a thing for either one of us.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Yeah, Wells Fargo does that too. If
Yeah.
you have their email.
Wells Fargo, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
all right. I know it's getting late. I just want to give you a
Yeah.
preview on Saturday.
Yes.
So I've been working with Jay to try. This is my store that I'm building. He's helping me with it. And this is Emulin Plus of Southwest Florida. And this, I went today and I'm getting a post office box at like a UPS store because I don't want people coming locally and knocking on my door.
I don't blame you.
So just so you know, you may have to do that because you have to put the address in.
Right.
It cost me $100 for a whole year, or you can do 3 months for cheap. And then all my product will be shipped there, and I just go there. And for me, it's really close. Now, here's the other thing that Jay said: make sure you find one where there's a Starbucks close by, because if you're picking it up and you have to deliver locally, then it's right there at the Starbucks. Okay. So this
I
is
have a
what,
question.
yes.
The psychology of the photo for this customer page. I mean, you're showing yourself. You've got some kind of achievement there. You're a winner.
I won. I ran 39.3 miles. I'll have you know.
Okay, yeah. So I mean, that's very, very cool, very inspiring. My question about the photo,
Yeah.
because in my mind, we do casual, friendly photo, or we do more professional, why you can trust in me photo.
Okay, so
What's-
all we did at this point in time was just picked a photo. This is not, I haven't published this yet. So I just picked a photo. I don't know. What's your opinion on that?
Well, it's up for discussion, right? Because
Yeah.
I mean, this is the kind of stuff I've been getting all this training in. And
so we'll talk to Jay
when
on
people-
Saturday.
yeah, I would like to know what Jay thinks. That
Yes,
if
yeah.
people are buying a bottle, do they want us approachable or do they want us professional?
Correct.
I don't want to tell you what I have for my picture then.
Well, this is for a page this is a page.
Where we
This
don't
is not,
really know, they don't know us.
yeah.
say.
And the reason that he's having us do everybody do local, because there's some other things that he knows that Facebook allows you to do when you do that. That it
Right.
doesn't mean you're going to promote only local. So then when you, let's see, the test button, so then when somebody clicks on shop now, this is where they're going.
Mhm.
And
Wow.
and there is the payment information,
So this is our
$79.90,
new
$79.95, and they are going to pay $9.25. That covers all the shipping. It covers all your packaging because we have to ship it. Okay.
Okay, so John, I want to thank you for tonight. I really appreciate everything you brought forward.
Okay.
I'm glad to get current. So thank you. I've
You're-
got to go for now.
That's fine. That's fine. And
I'm thrilled we got to be together.
yeah, and maybe I will try and keep these shorter. But there's just a lot going on.
I get it. I get it. And
So,
I'm
you
very
can-
appreciative, and I'm delighted to be connecting with all of you. Thank you. And I'm
Okay.
going to go eat dinner.
Go eat dinner.
Have a good
All
night.
right. So.
Good night.
All right, and this is recorded anyway, so you can watch the end. So anyway, so they're going to put their information in, and they're going to put their billing in, they're going to put their shipping in, and their payment information. So I had you guys set up Stripe, okay? And this is going to be through Stripe, but I'm also going to have a link for PayPal. So I'm going to give them the option. And then what else he did here, which is really cool. So $9.25 Cherry is what, $2 more?
Yeah.
So anyway, this allows you for some shipping and handling. And then he has a coupon offer. This is for M. Yes, add me to a plus Emlyn plus C one-time offer. Emlyn plus C to your order and take $5 off this order using this code. Take $5 off of M. Okay? And then, so what's happening is you can get 2 orders.
Mhm.
Oh, it says apply code. I thought it said happy code.
No.
Happy code. Happy Magic Pills. So we got a happy code too.
You know what? You know what?
That's a good
That
idea.
might be a great idea.
Yeah.
That,
Happy code.
yes. That is awesome, Sherry. I'm going to recommend he changes that. So
I
anyway,
just can't read.
it's got the 90-day money-back guarantee. It's a really nice page. And then what happened with me is this is how it's going to work. I bought, okay, this is BitLink. I bought this domain right here, emul.in. So instead of .com, it's .in. So it's Emulin with a dot between the L and the IN. From this, you'll notice that I've created all of these pages over here, these links.
You've been busy.
So yes, but here's the cool thing. When we create your page, everybody's going to be able to use this, only it is going to be directed to you.
Share codes. Awesome.
Okay? So everybody's going to be able to use this link. It's all of them are going to be Emulin / whatever if it's directed to you, then it will be, let me see, he's got his girlfriend, I didn't keep it up. Anyway, so that's just briefly what we've got going on. Jay is, the more I get to know him, what we got coming, it's going to take some work to get all these set up. So I don't want you to think it's going to happen overnight, but we will get them set up. He's going to walk through everybody on Saturday to help you start setting up your Facebook page.
Yay.
Okay? And then
Yeah.
once these are done, I have heard that the company may not have their own customer site until the fall.
That's okay.
I don't know why. Yes, exactly, Lauren.
That's okay.
Because
Opportunity.
Thank you, Lauren. That, at first I was upset about that, but then when I talked to Jay, your response right there, Lauren, is awesome. This program is limited to 100. The first 50 got the whole package discounted.
Yes.
The other 50 have to go to the $97 and the extra money. So it's $25 a month for them. We got it at the 197, and he held 10 positions, but since we have 12 of us that took advantage of it, he gave us 12. So
Yay.
think about,
Awesome.
so there's some really cool things that we're going to share with you over time, but we will dominate Facebook we will have customers coming out the yin yang.
Yay.
So you're going to be able to set it. You'll say, okay, I'm going to start with $2 a day. I will probably bump to $5 a day, depending on how I see, you target it. And we're all going to be able to come together and say, hey, I targeted this group and I got 5 new customers. Okay. And Sherry, just your thing, now we can ship from the back office. Oh my God, it's going to make it so much easier.
Yes, it's awesome.
So,
Yes.
so anyway, this again, in my 18-year career, this kind of training by meeting Jay is what I've been looking for.
Mhm.
Someone who really understands how to put all this together.
Yep.
And he assigns each of us an affiliate link that's tied
awesome.
to you. Okay, so
That's awesome.
it is phenomenal. And thank you, Lauren, for saying opportunity, because eventually there will be a customer site, but guess what's going to happen? All we do is change the coding, and then it goes directly to the iGalen customer site. So we never lose anything. We still have our customer sites. We have collected all of this. This list is huge. The money and value in a list is like nothing you've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
And as we get new products, that list is really valuable. So anyway, I know we ran long. I apologize to you. Tomorrow's Friday, Becky. Tomorrow's Friday. She's an RN that's just had a hell of a week. So we've just got this nucleus, but I wanted to just to recap. Let's make sure that we're getting everybody started off on the right foot. And let's make sure that we have, all of us, a day one mentality, because we have something really special here. Really special. We have something special in the one team group. We have something really special with the product. I'm not going to give any credit to iGalen yet. They have to earn it. Okay. But the product stands on its own. Our team's going to stand on its own. And the Jay Lawrence deserves kudos for coming up with this, because it's a huge opportunity. So with that, I thank everybody. Thank you for being patient. I promise you, when we have another team meeting, it will be limited and it'll be more concise, but probably in these first 90 days, there's going to be so much happening that we just sometimes need to run a little long. Expect an hour on Saturday. Okay. Expect an hour. And it could even run an hour and 20, but Jay is so scheduled tight, he cuts it off because he's got another appointment. And so he will be very concise, quick, and we just have to have your laptops Sherry, you probably will need to be on your laptop, I think, to build a page.
That's what I was thinking. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll have to get to my computer. I don't
Yeah.
have a laptop.
Yeah. So yes, Dawn, we're going to record those calls. That call will be recorded. Okay. But I think it's important for everybody that can be there, that's part of this, to be there. Okay. And then we'll support each other and help each other. Believe me, we're all going to have some bumps with this. There's going to be some frustration with it. Okay, yeah, exactly. But once the kinks are worked out, look out. The gates are going to open.
And you know, John, running a little bit long on a call is like getting a free bonus.
And what would the bonus be today?
You.
Thank you. Thank you.
And time to show us and for Sherry Girl to show us and walk us through some of the potential that we can look forward to with Facebook.
Yeah, yeah.
Got it.
Well, I mean, there's 1 billion people on Facebook.
Yeah.
1 billion.
So if we'd cut off on time, we'd have missed that.
Exactly.
That's a big bonus. Thank you both.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
You're
So,
welcome.
all right, guys. Listen, have a great night. Sherry, bourbon tomorrow. Not Sherry, Becky.
Oh, well, yeah.
I was about to say, I wasn't that bad this week, was I?
No,
I had a
you
bad
weren't.
week too.
No. So,
Me too.
so thank you for putting up with me, and I truly appreciate each and every one of you. And your success is I take it very personal. Provided you put the effort in. So start with those, breaking down your reverse engineering and your why. Write that down so you can see it every day.
Awesome.
I'm going to leave you with this. I'm going to share my screen and then we'll go. And I want to leave you with this.
Remember to change your link.
I will. You mean for the one team?
Yes, got to put groups in there.
Yeah, I will. So this is a declaration I keep this. It's a declaration of financial independence, and I want to read it to you. I am the source of all wealth. I am rich with creative ideas. My mind abound with new, original, and inspired thoughts. What I have to offer is unique, and the world desires it. My value is beyond reckoning. What the world needs and desires, I recognize and fulfill.
Awesome.
The bounty of my mind is without hindrance or limit. Nothing can stand in the way of my inspired creativeness. The overflowing power of God, life energy overcomes every obstacle and pours out into the world, blessing and prospering everyone and everything through me. I radiate blessings. I radiate creativity. I radiate prosperity. I radiate loving service. I radiate joy, beauty, peace, wisdom, and power. Humanity seeks me and rewards me. I am beloved of the world. I am wanted wherever I go. I am appreciated. What I have to offer is greatly desired. What I have to offer brings rich reward. Through my vision, the world is blessed. Through my clear thinking and steadfast purpose, wonderful new values come into expression. My vision is the vision of the mighty ones. My faith is the faith of the undefeated. My power to accomplish is unlimited. I, in the utmost God source, am all wealth, all power, and all productivity. I hereby declare my financial freedom. Now and henceforth forever, and in full faith, I consciously accept this manifest. There you go. Have a great night.
You too. Thank you, John.
See ya.